כל השנה הלכות מובטח בכל יום מובטח לו שחרור במערבה, בעזרת השם נתנו מצוות today are sponsored לרפואה שלמה לכל עם ישראל ובכללם ליוסף בן רחל וגם בכללם לחיה בת לאה. בעזרת השם, today's mitzvot are mitzvah number 109, קופטד, שלא לעשות במתכונות שמן המשחה. What does that mean? We're not allowed to duplicate specifically as the shemen hamishcha was prepared. That same spice, whatever that was used to make it, is not allowed to be duplicated. As it says like this. Sheneimar, it says in the Shemot, 30th chapter, 32nd pasuk, ubematkonuto lo taso. You're not allowed to duplicate it. Meshashah mitzvah, what are we learning here? So we understand there is a prohibition of using that oil, right? As we said, that this oil was specifically designed for chashivut, for importance, and we're going to forbid it for people so that people know that this is how you evaluate something. If it's something that everybody is enjoying from it, for instance, air, right? Who values air today?
Everybody.
Nobody. Masur. So gam lishchom bो וגם אסור לעשות אותו. So yesterday we said you're not allowed to use it, right? Mitzvah number 108 said we're not allowed to use it. So now 109 tells you you're not allowed to duplicate it.
Air?
No, I'm saying this Shemen HaMishcha. You don't appreciate air. Don't tell me you appreciate air.
I do appreciate it.
No, you don't. You breathe it, but you don't appreciate it. Right? What does appreciate means? You bottle it and you store it in a special container. Like, right, what we do with what do you have that, what Leavdil, right now they sold, what is this, the guy was offered $3 million to sell, he caught a baseball player, one of the baseball player ball, the home run ball, and right now we're talking about, right, somebody hit 62 home runs this past season, and the baseball, they offered him $3 million and he refused. Yeah? For the ball. There was a baseball ball. He came to a game. He spent, I don't know, $50, maybe even $10. I remember Yankee stadiums. They used to tell us come in for free. Some people were buying tickets for $5 at the end of the season. So in the end of the season, this guy came in for however he got in there into the stadium. He got a ball. He won a ball. He caught a ball. The guy hit a home run. He hit a ball. Now they offered him $3 million to take the ball away from him, and he said no. I'm going to auction it. Starting bid $3 million. Okay, he's gonna auction it. Let the best crazy fan buy it. What do you do? Chashevut. Look at this importance. They put it in a special jar. Right? He's gonna go to Mr. whatever the baseball player. Sign it for me. Now it's gonna be more chashuv. Chashuv shalom. There should be no defading of the ink. Oh, Allah. What they do to those things, right? When I was growing up, it was the Babe's Ball. You know, you get the Babe's Ball is $1 million something. Ooh, wow, right? It was those days, or whatever. So people have hashivut. You have hashiv air. It says by Rabbi Victor Miller used to say, "We're mechashev air." If you would appreciate air, you would not ever stop saying Tehillim every second. All right? Kol haneshama tehalelka. Kol haneshama, we say. Kol haneshima. On every breath, you'll be praising Hashem. Who praises Hashem today? Let's not kid ourselves, right? So we said something that is more exposed to everybody. Nobody appreciates it, but there's scarce of it. You're not allowed to. We're gonna tell them, hey, wait a minute, you can't use this oil. How much oil was made by Moshe Rabbeinu? Rabbi Moshe, yes. How much oil was made by Moshe Rabbeinu? So yes, Rabbi Abutal made a cheshbon. It's 12 lug, right? When the oil was made, less than a gallon, 3 liters and 80th of 800 milligram. Yeah, so you have less than a gallon of shemen hamishcha, and that made everything. All the kohanim, all the malachim.
Is this the same oil that Yaakov Rabbeinu went back for?
No, not. So this oil, shemen hamishcha that was prepared for Moshe Rabbeinu, never get empty also. They used it, they put a dip in hand, they smeared it, all the kilim, all the utensils, throughout the entire history of the Mishkan, okay, and throughout the history of Beit HaMikdash. The first Beit HaMikdash, that jug of oil, one gallon, less than a gallon, lasted all this time.
what is it? Do they replenish it or
No, on its own.
It's replenished by
It's
itself.
by itself, Baba Sali style. All
I
by
thought they
itself.
would just add like as long as you have a little bit left, you can add some more. And it's
No,
considered-
that's Baba Sali style. You're right. But no, that's two ways of Baba Sali style. Some add
And the
mixture, right? Well, somebody said to get a bracha on a bottle of wine, right? You got a bracha on a bottle of wine, and what did they do? They came to America, and instead of bringing that, they tell them, "Oh, we brought bottles from Israel." Right? They brought bottles from Israel. Yeah, you wish. They go to the factory, some big factories of kosher wines, and they have, barrels, not barrels, they have containers bigger in this room. Literally, a big container like of wine. So they put a little drip in there from that bottle of wine that was blessed by many Rabbonim, whatever, Rabbi Kaduri and all the like, right?
Yeah.
So they say, oh, the blessing of this wine of Rabbi Kaduri, boom. They package you thousands of bottles. Okay, halas. Like what you're saying, like those are left, the spread. Somebody came to me on Sukkot. I was in North Miami Beach. You should know I have a bottle of Baba Sali's water he gave me 40 years ago. You should drink, you're gonna drink this water, you're gonna get healthy, Rabbi. Come on, come to me. I said, listen, I don't know where you are, but I have no doubt to Chas v'Shalom not to trust you. Bring me the water, I'll try it, I'll let you know. I'll let you know if it worked on me. Like usual. Like we learned today in the morning, right? What did we learn? People in Bavel, the clouds are liars just like it's people. Right? What did they say in Gemara? Ula says,
They're
look,
politicians.
he said the cloud,
Politicians.
No, politicians, right. The clouds are like this. People tell you, we're coming, Rabbi. As soon as you hear somebody tell you, Rabbi, I love you and we're coming, okay, then you know already. And the case is closed. You ain't seeing this guy again. That's the rules. Somebody texted me today. I'm looking at my phone.
Bli neder, bli never.
Yeah, right. We never. Anyway, I get a text today in the morning. What? I get a text in the morning. Rabbeinu, what time is Shacharit? So I didn't pay attention, right? Because we're learning Baruch Hashem. So after I see the number, strange number. I never saw the guy in my life. Already Rabbeinu. I never saw the guy in my life. It's already my Rabbeinu. This guy is, to stay away from. Okay, anyway. And then, okay, so it's...
What do you want him to call you?
Mr. Sofer, Rabbi Sofer, you could call me.
Okay.
Don't call.
Okay.
Rabbeinu, I'm your rabbi, I'm your teacher.
Rabbeinu means
My teacher. Yeah, my teacher, and I don't even know where the phone number is from. I don't have nothing.
What if you were to say Kavod Harav?
Well, so I call the Rabbi, will say it's okay, but the Rabbeinu already, you could tell me Rabbeinu, those people you never hear from. Rabbeinu, we love you. Or I told you this many times, right? We love this rabbi from the shul. I go to a shul, yeah, we love this rabbi. When's the last time you saw his drosha? I saw him last time a year and a half ago.
let's go.
That's right. Anyway, so again, the importance, the whole point is all importance here. שאמרו זכרונם לברכה, in כריתות, כי מעולם לא נעשה ממנו אלא אותו שעשה משה במדבר. The importance of this oil המשחה was whatever Moshe Rabbeinu did. ואמרו שנס נעשה בו שכולו קיים לעתיד לבוא. This miracle that's happening to this jug, it's still today in existence. It's still today in existence. It's hidden. Whatever it is, it's still in existence. ומה שהוציאו ממנו למשיכת המשכן וכליו, all the Mishkan, can you imagine? They smeared the entire Mishkan with it, and all the utensils. The bracha was there, Ishlimu. Right away, the jug would fill back up. That was the ושאין חייבים על עשייתו, אלא בשעשהו בסכום הסממנים. Now, the whole concept is over here specifically, we're telling you, the Yisur 109, not allowed to duplicate it, means you're not allowed to duplicate it precisely like Moshe Rabbeinu did it. You make it more, you make it less, not a problem. You're allowed to make this kind of oil for whatever oil purpose you want to do. You make, let's say, Moshe Rabbeinu made a gallon, you made a half a gallon. No problem. You made 10 gallons to sell it, whatever it is. But the duplication is the Isur. The exact duplication, an exact amount. And okay, that's what it is. זהו לשון במתכונתו. What is במתכונתו? Exactly. מלשון חשבון. Also with a volume that Moshe Rabbeinu made. כלומר, בחשבון סממנים ויותר פרטיה. מבוארים בפרק ראשון בכריתות. It says everything explained there. מנוהגת מצווה זו של איסור עשיית השמן בכל מקום ובכל זמן בזכרים ונקבות. Nobody is allowed to make this mixture, specific exact mixture as Moshe Rabbeinu did, not males and not females. ועובר עליה ועשה ממנו במזיד חייב כרת ושוגג חייב חטאת קבוע. So you gotta ask, so like I said, anybody who transgresses this, that gets Rahman al he did it on purpose, he's chayav karet, his neshama disappears, but if he does it by mistake, he gets, what's it, Hashem, he has to bring the korban. Okay, the question is, why are you telling us how to do it? Many questions. A lot of people are asking on the Rambam specifically. He goes and right now we're going to learn the Torah that there's a lot of hidden things. The Torah actually reveals to us only 4 spices in Torah. How many spices in Torah do you think there are? Everybody thinks 11, right?
Yeah.
We read 11. No, it's 15. We learn right now. There are actually 4 that was revealed to Moshe Rabbeinu, and that's the next mitzvah. Mitzvah 110. Shelo lasot b'mitkonet ha'ketoret. What is that? That we're not allowed to make. Shelo yasot ketoret kedemut ketoret. We're not allowed to make anything that's similar to ketoret. כלומר, שתהיה הרכבתו על עניין אותן המשקלים, התכוון להקטיר עצמו בה. So that's the same thing. You're not allowed to make that exactly same mixture, exactly same amount, right? And in exact.
You don't know the amount. You know what the product. So you don't know the amount of the.
Let's say you know. That's the question. You know.
How you know?
Because they knew it then. Everybody knew it then. They saw
You
it.
know, but you know.
No, but again, I don't know many things. I don't know from left to right. Doesn't mean anything.
No, but it doesn't say like the amount of.
No, they knew exactly. What are you talking about?
They had the recipe.
They had exact recipe. Every Jew knew it.
Back then, yes.
Yeah, but that's what we're talking about back then. The mitzvah one, but it's the mitzvah ledorot. Let's say Lu Yutzur Rabbi Moshe, you got an inheritance. You open up a chest and it tells you exactly how to make the Torah. Kohen? No, you're not a Kohen. Of course you're a Kohen. So obviously it's going to be in your family somewhere. Somebody has the chart, right?
So you're saying there was 15.
15 spices. We'll see. We'll see. Right now, okay? שלא לעשות קטורת כדמות קטורת, כלומר, שתהיה הרכבתו על עניין אותן המשקלים, ותכוון להקטיר עצמו בה. The whole purpose the person has to also make it for, why are you making this ketoret for? To make on himself the incense and over, like the Indians, they do that. They make like a incense and they make it light it up and then they go around the house. Indian, Chinese, all those kind of things. Okay, Shneimar, as it says over there in Shmot, 30th chapter, 37 pasuk. ומתכונותיו, לא תעשו לכם, also במתכונותיו, it's the same, your word is used, ונאמר עליהן, it says over there, on the next pasuk, 38 pasuk, איש אשר יעשה כמוה, להריח בה, the whole purpose why he's doing it is for smelling it, כלומר, שהתכוון בעשייתה להקטיר עצמו, the whole purpose that he's doing it is for making himself הקטרה. מפשע מצווה מה שכתבו באיסור, במשיכת השמן, so all the understanding is obviously the same is, by Shemin HaMishcha, the Yisur, there's something important. Something that is important, you are to stay away from it, and it's basically not for everybody. Just as we discussed earlier, Baruch Hashem. Medinei Mitzvah, Ma she'amru zechrotam lebracha. So all the rules that are concerning this preparation, this whole rules of this mitzvah, Kritut, it's brought down in Masechta Kritut, 5th chapter, Amud Aleph, the first side. שהעושה אותה לתלמד או למוכרה לציבור פטור. You hear what's going on here? If you are preparing, even if you did it according to exact measurements, but you are doing it for business-wise, make a profit out of it, it's allowed. לציבור פטור. If you're doing it for the community, it's also allowed. והעושה אפילו קצת ממנה, כל זמן שנעשה אותו קצת לפי שמשקלות הקטורת שחייב, right? That if you are doing it specifically, the amount of measurement that His Torah obligates you for the purpose of even the little bit, it says, right? How many manot we had in there, right? How many we had manot?
365.
368. 365, right? So,
368 and
right, and half and half. So I guess he makes it even a little bit, let's say even a half, which is to do Haktarah in Beit HaMikdash. He does that for himself. That will be also chayav. מה שאמרו שהקטורת הייתה נעשית בזמן הבית בכל שנה ושנה. This is that we say that the הקטורת was made the entire year, right? Once for the whole year. אם חסר העושה אותה אחת מסממנים חייב מיתה, ויתר פרטיה מבוארים בפרק ראשון, as we know the משנה. נוהגת מצווה זו של איסור עשייתה בכל מקום ובכל זמן. מסחרים על הכיוון. Okay, so this is the איסור is going to be at all times. at all times for men and women. Let's see 1 second. Where did we see yesterday? The 15th, where we learned that it was 450. There was 4 that was actually real to us in the Torah, and then there's 11. ועובר עליה 1 second. ועובר עליה ועשה ממנה לפי משקלה להריח בה במזיד חייב כרת. So if a person specifically transgressed by making a specific amount in order to enjoy from the smell of it, that is going to be chayav karet. B'shogeg chayav hatat kavua. A person who does it by mistake has to bring a certain korban as a hatat. אבל המריח בא לבד ולא נעשה אינו חייב karet. Let's say somehow somebody did it, right? A goy did it, the same exact spices, or whatever it is, or even a Jew who transgressed doing it. Now you smell from it, you're not chayav anything. Ela dino kedin kol haneneh min ha'hekdesh, that he's going to be punished in reference to that enjoying holiness without permission. Okay, let's see where we learned yesterday. We saw yesterday somewhere that it has to be, it was actually 15 spices. Yeah? Where did we learn that from? Do I have it here, or do I saw it somewhere in a different sefer? Okay. No, I saw it in a different sefer. Mechila? Okay, I'll try to get it for you. Oh, here. Here, I saw it, yeah, mitzvah, we saw it 105 last week with my other chavruta, right? Right, yeah, that's right, it's over here. That says over here, there was actually 15 spices. Right, remember we discussed the mitzvah of not bringing Netinat Machatit HaShekel, no, the mitzvah 10, right, the mitzvah of Haktarat Ktoret, right, the mitzvah 103. So how is the Ktoret made? Because we were doing fast last week, but later on, here, it says like this, mitzvah 103. You ready? מדיני המצווה, מה שאמרו זיכרונם לברכה, שפתאום הקטורת היה 15 סימנים עניים. פתאום הקטורת was at 15 סממנים.
So why are they saying only 11?
Okay, let's see. 4 מהם מפורשים בתורה, ו11 קבלה. The 4 of them are open in the Torah, specifically mentioned. The 11 of them, he says, are the Kabbalah, meaning the Rabbana teaches. מה שאמרו שהקטורת נעשית בין על ידי כהן גדול על ידי ואמרו okay, so now, let's see. You're saying, it's your question, why were you saying 11 all the time, right? Also, when I saw this, I was a little bit shocked, because that's not what we're learning. So, let's see what he says over here. הגרסה בכל כתבי היד, ובדפוסים פרט לדפוס, okay. So he says over here, no. ומתוך דברי רש"י, משמע, מה שהחז"ל, יש, so he's asking this question like you were asking, Rabbi Moshe, ברוך שכיוונת. This is, I believe, the chinuch, Minchas chinuch, he's explaining, שאמרו חז"ל, our sages taught us, in Kritut, in Nesachta Kritut, the page 6, עמוד ב', י' עליו סימנים נאמרו לו למשה בסיני. So it says over there, 11 was told to Moshe Rabbeinu. אינו רצה לומר בלבד, 4 סימנים הנזכרים בפי הפסוק. So that's what it's trying to tell you. There are 4 mentioned in the pasuk, and it was 11 told to Moshe Rabbeinu from Hashem's mouth.
But in the Pasuk you have 11.
What?
In the Pasuk you have 11.
Which pasuk? Show me. You Mishnah. This is a Mishnah.
Huh?
That's a Mishnah.
Okay.
In the pasuk says 4 only.
What therefore?
So 1 second. אלא בין כולם הן י"א, וכן כתב, 1 second, הרמב"ם בהדיא, ואף אגב, זה פשוט הוא, כתבתי לו להוציא מליבו של חכם אחד שכתב בספר החינוך, ואולי הוא כולל בתוך י"א סימנים בוריית קרשינה ומעלה עשן ומלח סדומית. Okay, יין קפרסין וכיפת הירדן. So he's mentioning these 4 items of spices. אבל זה לא ייתכן, כי לא שייך לומר עליהם שם סממנים. So the way that the Torah is saying it, the outcome of the actions. So that's the machlokes. He says that according to to one of them that the Torah actually enumerates the outcome of the result, what is going to happen with those simanim. He's actually listing him as the simanim itself. So he's saying it's for peula, the actions that are taken, plus the 11 that we know. So that's how he got to 15. So he has a big question over here.
Actions, which is
So
not
it's for
physical.
peulot.
For peulot,
11
but that are called for peulot that are called like, so I guess once it's a mixture of something, now it has a different name. Could be, right? Sometimes you have let's say a spice. You have incense. It has one name before you mix it with something, and now that you mix it, it has something else. So those four, he said, that's what he says over here. להוציא מליבו של החכם, אחד שכתב בספר החינוך, ואולי הוא כולל בתוך י"א סימנים, בוריית קרשינה, whatever that is, ומעלה עשן. So ומעלה עשן, the smoke now becomes its own siman maybe. So that smoke is interjected with the mixture with into the simanim that produces another smell. So you hear what he's doing?
מעשה, כאילו.
Not maaseh kilo. He's saying that this kind of smoke intermingles with the smoke of the Torah, now produces a different smoke. So different. So there's an outcome. He says it's from there's 11 simanim, but when you mix them, right? So there is a chain reaction. Not to do all of them together. Sometimes the maybe only two of them have a different smell, and they add to the smell. Like that's what he's explaining. So it's 11, but somehow he says that interjection, they're somehow learning that those four that are open in the Torah, but the Torah is inscribing the act, and somehow so again, Rabbi Moshe HaKohen, B'ezrat Hashem soon. We have to get already. Come on, enough.
I'm waiting for the recipe.
You didn't look at the right chest. Probably has a few chests over there to find which chest the inheritance is, in which has the secrets. Thank you very much.